What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Mock the Mock. I'm Trevor Sikkema, and in this week's edition of the show, we're taking a look at Jordan Reid's latest 2021 NFL mock draft over at the Draft Network. Now, Jordan is known for being a killer mock drafter, and so finding a handful of picks that I don't necessarily agree with, that could be tough this week. But I know one for sure that we got to talk about at the top, and that is who he has the Atlanta Falcons taking at number 5 overall. He has them selecting Penn State linebacker Micah Parsons. And where Parsons is good, and I could see the allurement of pairing him with Deion Jones, that's just a little bit too rich for me, giving them a linebacker at number 5. Parsons is good, but grabbing a linebacker in the top 5 when you have needs at corner, edge rusher, potentially even quarterback, that does make me question this pick. Number 5 for the Falcons could also be a great spot for a trade down, honestly. They could pick up an edge rusher, get some extra draft assets, and maybe grab a linebacker like Chaz Surratt or even Nick Bolton at the top of round 2. Next, we have to talk about a quarterback landing spot that I was not a fan of, and that was Jordan giving the Detroit Lions North Dakota State quarterback Trey Lance. And the reason why I didn't like it is because I still believe in Matthew Stafford. Like, the Lions' old regime stunk, and yet before he got hurt, Stafford was on to what could have been a career year. Yeah, things weren't great this year, but that's because the structure above him was terrible. He's only 32 years old, still has one of the best arms in the league. Get him involved with the head coaching search, get the right guy in there. You have a quarterback that can win for the next 3 to 4 years. I firmly believe that with Matthew Stafford. Get Kenny Golladay to come back, add a dynamic passing weapon here with this pick in the first round, and go win some ball games. Last but not least, we got to talk about the Pittsburgh Steelers. I feel like we haven't talked about the Steelers much on either of these shows that we have on this channel. Normally, they're just picking at the back of the draft, minding their own business, making a luxury pick, and Jordan has them taking offensive tackle, which could be one of their bigger needs this offseason, but is it the biggest? I don't think it is, because the biggest need is quarterback. Big Ben is scaring me, y'all. He is. The Steelers have dropped 3 straight and don't look like just an exposed undefeated team. They hardly even look like a playoff team. I mean, for goodness sake, they just got bullied by the 3-10-1 Cincinnati Bengals, who didn't even have Joe Burrow. If this was one bad game from Ben, that's fine, but it wasn't. He's not the guy they've needed him to be this season. Record be damned. I know he wants to play another year, but do the Steelers want him to play? Even if the answer is yes, I think you got to go get a Desmond Ridder or a Kyle Trask, something here. They almost have to. That's all for Mock the Mock this week, but stay tuned. We have favorite fits from Jordan's mock coming up later today.